What's up, everybody? Dave here from the DaveHT3 with another What's in the Box. I know you guys are used to me typically doing heli reviews and some model airplane reviews, stuff of that nature. Today we're going to kick it back with some nostalgic stuff here, and we're going to do it with this Estes Silver Arrow rocket. This is like the beginning kit. Basically, you crack the box and you get your launcher, your launching pad, your launcher. It doesn't come with any motors, but it does come with an almost ready to fly rocket. They say that you need a 9-volt battery, which I went ahead and got. And you're going to need some motors. I went as high as I could, the C6.5. Now you could actually do a little bit higher motor, but they didn't. You could do a C6.7 it says, but they didn't have any in stock. I'm not like really into rocketry or anything, but this is totally a throwback for me, like from when I was a kid, because we used to, sorry about this awkward view with the box, it's really hard to get this in frame. We'll go ahead and switch to another view once I crack it open here in a minute, but I just wanted to, just say, this is more of a nostalgic thing. I used to do these when I was a kid, probably 10 or 11 years old. We'd go out, shovel driveways or cut grass, and we couldn't afford RC helicopters and RC planes, and our parents for sure weren't buying them for us. So we did the next best thing, and it was these rockets. I'm sure you guys remember them. I'm sure a lot of you guys have done them, and they're a lot of fun. So here's our starter kit. We got a little launch pad and all the required equipment to go ahead and get, looks like 3 flights in. So let's see what's in the box. In the bottom, and we'll go ahead and spill the contents. Should be a launcher, a rocket with a nose cone, and some other goodies, launch pad, and we'll see what we got. Yeah, it's really secured in here good. Looks like they double-sided taped it to the box, or glued it. Oh, they glued that thing in there. And they've also changed the launch pad. It used to be yellow with the little metal key you put in, and I don't know, they changed it. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, here's our rods. This is what you actually set up for the little rocket's spurs to ride in. So there's our rod for actually holding the rocket. Here's our launch pad. They probably include some decals. Here's our little CD looking thing. I remember these would all get burnt up and disformed when you launched a bunch of rockets off of it. And here's the rocket itself. Looks like a tiny one, a little tube, parachute, some decals, directions, and your nose cone where you're going to tie off so that your wadding blows out, and your parachute will be attached to that. In here it looks like we've got the motor encasement, and this will hold up to a C5.7. It's a pretty big motor for a tiny little rocket. Got some fins in there, but if my experience serves me correctly, this tiny little rocket with that big motor I bought, probably one shot into the woods, and we'll never see her again. She'll drift away. The last rocket I remember launching was the Mean Machine, and that was before I actually did get an RC plane that I bought, but that was still when I was a kid. I was like 16 or 17. The last one I launched was the Mean Machine, and it went like a Scud missile. The wind took it, and it hit someone's house. It was pretty cool. So looking in here, we got our launch pad. We didn't get in trouble for that. The guy came out and he was kind of laughing about it and gave us our rocket back. I think now I'm a little more mature and would do a better job with aiming it correctly with the wind. Looks like the quality still seems good. Estes always had good quality with their launch pads. It looks like they modified it. Looks quite a bit different than what I'm used to, but I'm sure it'll get the job done. I'm rambling on here, but I'm just having fun with this. This is just a whole throwback for me, and I enjoy it, and I'm sure some of you guys are going to remember the fun of these rockets. So what I thought was I'd get this one, and then maybe do a couple other rockets, and then go back, do a Mean Machine, and then that thing is 6 foot tall. It's so amazing to watch that get launched, and use D-size motors in that one. So pretty quick here. They're pretty cheap and affordable. They're fun to go out and get, and when you crash a heli or your plane and you got nothing to fly, well, switch transmitters and push a button, and we'll send something up into orbit. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get this all put together, and maybe today we'll go ahead and do a launch video, but that's what's in the box. It was all packaged up very nice. This starter kit right here I got at Target. Dude, I saw it on the shelf. It was such an impulse buy. and it was 22 bucks. Fair enough for a launch pad, launcher, one rocket. You will have to buy your motor separately. You will have to buy a 9-volt battery. But I'd say, you know, the 35 bucks I put into it, worth every penny. I know that going in, that's why I did it. A little diagram of what's going to happen here. You launch, goes up, exhausts the motor, then it blows back pressure, blows the wadding out. The wadding protects the parachute. Your parachute comes out, and hopefully it inflates and with the wind, and then drifts nice down to your area where you wanted it to, but usually it just goes into the woods or into a tree or over some highway and you never see it again. And it was cool to watch, you know. So, hope you guys enjoy. I'm so happy to see this, and I think we're going to have a blast with it. So, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.